Hitsumo on our mailing list had asked about the game Brix. I'd never heard of Brix before, so I thought I would try it out and see what it was like. And if you like puzzle games, actually, I would give Brix a try. It's kind of a fun little puzzle game. Let's try a couple of levels here, just kind of look at what Brix is like. So here I have Brix installed, and I'm just going to do a directory so you can see what files are installed. And just to kind of point out it's got some doc files in here. So this is a shareware program. So let's go ahead and look at some of these document files. So let's go ahead and read the helpme.doc file. It's probably a good place to start. So this is going to require VGA graphics. Yep, it definitely is a graphics game. And also supports Sound Blaster and compatible music cards. So be careful about that. It actually doesn't seem to work on my emulated Sound Blaster 16. I'm not quite sure why, but it does provide sound through basically the emulated PC speaker. So we skip down a little bit. It's telling you a little bit about what Brix is. It's an arcade and puzzle game. And your goal here, you can see at the top of the screen, is to eliminate the colored bricks by uniting them. So you need to get matching bricks next to each other. And it was $30 registration for this game. And for that, you'd get Brix 1 and Brix 2 Deluxe. So that was kind of cool. To run the game, you're just going to run the game as Brix 1. And if you speak German, you can use the /D, and that'll give you the Deutsche version. Troubleshooting. So this is the important part if you're like me. So down here, it's got, I didn't have a problem with the memory, but right there, if Brix still refuses to load properly, the problem is likely due to the Brix scanning your system for a Sound Blaster card and somehow not being able to find it. And that was the problem that I had. So you need to give the /no SB, no Sound Blaster option to the game, and that will turn off Sound Blaster support. So that's the way to go. So playing Brix, obviously you need to remove all the objects, the bricks from the screen, and you're just going to use space to select a brick, and you move it left and right with the cursor keys. So it's got secret codes to jump to different levels, but we can sort of I think sort of skip the rest of this. So yeah, I had problems running it. Let's go ahead and do a directory here of all the exe programs. So you can see there's the Brix 1. Oh, I could have just run help me and actually read that. Oh, great, excellent. Didn't realize that. Go ahead and exit that. All right, so let's go ahead and do a directory on the exe program. So there's Brix 1. And if you just run that without any options, it will run the game, except, as I said, for me, for some reason, it's not running it. So you'll see the game will just completely hang. So let's go ahead and kill that and start up another instance here. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and boot as normal. And there we go. Let's go into games, go into Brix, and remind ourselves what was in here. We're going to run Brix 1 with the no SB option. And that'll turn off Sound Blaster support, but we'll still get sound. There we go. And you got instructions for Brix, although we got that in the document from before. You're just going to move the cursor around with the cursor key. You're going to press space to pick up a block or space to let go of it. And if you can bring two blocks together, two bricks together that are the same type, you'll see what they look like here in a second. They will go away, and so your goal is to eliminate all of the bricks from the screen. So it's a puzzle game, and it is timed. So you need to be careful about that too. Now, by the way, there's sort of a timing issue. It seems to be running based on, I'm assuming, clock speed, so we'll see it running really super fast, but it doesn't seem to affect gameplay for me until much further on. So we'll be okay for the couple levels we're going to play here. Yeah, so you get some elevators, lasers, lava. You know, it's kind of some And more lasers. And so those are kind of the things you need to watch out for in the game. And it's by Save Creations. And we are back at the beginning of the instructions. So let's go ahead and play the game. We'll start on a regular difficulty, and we'll just start a one-player game. Yeah, you still get some sound. We'll just select this one here. All right, so we have our timer. So we got just under a minute now. And so what you're going to do is you're going to grab one of these bricks. So I'll grab this one here, and it'll turn white. And now I can move left and right. I can't go right, so I can't go up. So I'll go left and right. And then gravity will bring it down to the bottom of the screen. And yet we still get sound. And so we'll grab this one. Grab this one. That one. That one. That one's sort of an introductory level. Pretty straightforward. This one got me for a while until I figured out how to do it. So here's how I solved it. I'm going to take this brick, and if you jump on top, you see down here these little other brick items. If you jump on top of those with one of your bricks, it'll actually break them out. So we're going to make a little pile off to our left. Because actually down here, if I select that brick again, I can't go right. I can go left, but that doesn't really help me. So I'll go right. So I'll leave that there. And I'm going to stack this one over here. And I'm going to stack this one on top of that. And I'm going to stack that one on top of that one. And now I can go off to the right, and it'll make a little tunnel. And you can see now I get both of these pieces will match. There we go. And now I can take this piece. I'll actually use this one here. We'll slide that over, make a match there, and we'll slide that one over, make a match, and we'll slide this one over, make a match. There we go. On to problem 1-3. So this one looks pretty straightforward as well. Just slide them over. And now this one at the bottom. There we go. Okay, this one has little warp gates, which is kind of cool. So I need to match this guy way over here with this piece down at the bottom of the screen. So I'm going to use the warp gates to get there. So we'll just slide it over to the left. Okay. Yep. And now it's over there. So I need to, now I can slide it down to the bottom. And we'll just kind of repeat. And same thing. It's kind of a neat little puzzler. I like the thought you have to go into how to move some of these pieces. I mean, so far this one's kind of straightforward. Now here I can actually just move that one over there. And then, but yeah, it does require some thought as to how you're going to tackle each level. All right. Here we are on level 2. I'll just hit space. Okay, this one's another one. So you can see here I got this artifact down here with these two blocks just freaking out. It seems like that's an elevator going up and down. It doesn't seem to affect my gameplay here, so that's okay. I'll just move this piece out of the way by sliding it over there, and now I have pieces that can work their way around it. So let's take, looks like this piece I'll take first. There we go, made a little match. And now I'll do the same thing over here. And now this one. There we go. Okay, this one got me for a long time. So you'll notice that we had one piece that just kind of fell down over here into the blue water. Turns out that's the big clue. So I'll do the first thing I did at the beginning. When I first started to play it, I'd sort of move these pieces off to the left. Goes into the lava, so that's not good. So let's try it again. So there we go. That was our clue. And so now we're going to move each of these into the blue, because the level doesn't actually end right away. So Seems like that's what you're supposed to do, because you can't match bricks on this one. You have to get rid of them. We'll move into the blue, which I'm assuming is water. Over here. And now this one over here, gravity will just have it drop onto this little platform over here, and then I can slide over to the blue. So let's do that. There we go. All right, we have another one with an elevator. So let's move this piece down. Now, this is an interesting one. So I have 3 of these little cube pieces that I need to match. Well, it turns out I can do that if I match 3 in a row. So I'm going to take this piece and put it onto the elevator, and the elevator will take it down. Yeah, the elevator is freaking out. It doesn't seem to affect gameplay. So I'll just sort of move it down there. There it goes. And we'll move this one over to the right. Doesn't matter if it slides on top of the elevator or goes to the bottom, because either way it's going to eventually slide over to the right. There we go. So as I say, it's got a little bit of weird timing stuff going on. And this one I can't do. Something seems like it's up with the it's pulling off of like CPU for timing, so I don't have enough time to do anything with it. You can see that just before I can move my cursor is when the whole board flips, and so I don't have the ability, I don't have the time to actually move any pieces. So I'm actually trying to move the cursor around. You can see there I'm moving the cursor. I just don't have the ability to do anything with it. I just don't have the time. So it's not fun when that is what's going on. Yeah, so we'll just kind of give up there. So we'll go ahead and abort the game. Yeah, there's some stuff I could do to, and there's the code if I wanted to pick this up again. So I could, try some other things like with a slowdown program to, which we do include in FreeDOS, to artificially slow down my machine. But I just wanted to show off what the Brix game looked like. So I'll just sort of abort the game here. Oops, abort. Do I want to abort? Yes. And I'll just hit enter for that. And so that is the Brix game. So what do you think about the Brix game? Anything else you'd like me to try? Let me know in the comments below. I'd be happy to try that out. Before I go, I just wanted to thank everyone who supported me on Patreon. You really do make this channel happen. I really appreciate every one of you. Some of you are supporting me at a higher level, so I wanted to thank you here as well. So thank you very much for that. Visit our website at freedos.org. Join us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and consider supporting me on Patreon. Thank you.